Hello everyone and welcome to my new beauty room. I bet you miss my old setup now. Anyone who used to complain about the living room I used to film in, I'm so sorry. I just moved, so I'm still in the process of putting things away. I apologize for the mess behind me, but what's really important in this video is that I am finally going to be testing out the Beauty Blender versus the Real Techniques Miracle Complexion Sponge. Blech. I have been getting requests to test out the Beauty Blender for so long now, and to the point where so many of you have been so generous, so kind. Y'all did not have to send me any beauty blenders ever, but I think about 5 of you have sent them to me, so thank you so much to those of you who have. I figure for this one I'm going to test out the original, the pink one, just because I know with this video I'm going to get comments, well, if you would have done this, or if you would have used this one, blah 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 blah. So I figured my safest bet would be to do the pink one. This particular one was from Crystal E, so thank you so much for sending this my way. Seriously, so kind, so generous, so thoughtful of you. Thank you. And then I figure because a lot of the other ones that were sent to me, slash all of the other ones that were sent to me, were different colors. The black, the nude, and then the purple one. So if you want, I can definitely do a comparison, because I feel like some people say that the different colors do make a difference in how these apply, but the real question for me is the Real Techniques one a dupe? People used to say that all the time, and then people said that Real Techniques changed like the make of this sponge and it's not as good anymore. So I just figured I wanted to wait until the sponges that I had were all used up so that I could order a new one. We can test a fresh against a fresh. The Beauty Blender is $20, and you can get this either off of Beauty Blender's websites, or there's a few other ones, Sephora, that sort of a thing. And then the Real Techniques one you can get on the Real Techniques website, and then other places like Ulta, and this is $6.99 on Ulta. So there's a pretty big price discrepancy. I mean, nearly 3 to 1, 4 to 1, depends on how you want to do your math. It's closer to 3 to 1, but depends on if we're rounding up to 7 or rounding very down to 5, so either way, you can get a lot of these compared to one of these. So the Real Techniques one is orange, and I suppose I can take this out of the package now. I just ordered this from Ulta the other week, so this really is a fresh one. We can see if it is any different. It feels the same compared to the ones that I've used before. Hi, Galileo! So it feels the same, but the orange one here, the Real Techniques one, it comes with a flat side, which I personally really like. It's good for doing all over the face. And then say hello to Figaro! So many tails! Yay! To anyone who doesn't know, I just got a new cat, so this is Figaro. Say hello. And then Galileo is down here too, so they are becoming fast brotherly friends for sure. But either way, it's got the flat edge here, which I really like, and then also, oh, P.S. my nails are really grown out. I'm getting them filled in a couple days here, so please pardon that. But then it's also got the pointy side. Ow, Fig! Toes are not toys. Squishy, you know, but still kind of firm, and it should soften up a bit when you put it under water. And then the Beauty Blender here comes in a nice little round compact package. It's got the Allure Best of Beauty or whatever sticker on there. I mean, people love the Beauty Blender. They really do. I guess I've never had a problem with the Real Techniques sponge, so I've never seen a reason to spend the $20 on this one. Okay, it feels completely different, like really different. It's much squishier in this form. I mean, can you see the resistance? Not really, they look the same, don't they? But yeah, so the Beauty Blender, you know, here's the pink one. It's got that egg shape to it, and then the point on the other end. So the point is supposed to be for, like, you know, under the eye and in crevices and whatnot. And then you're supposed to use the big side to bounce. Yeah, the Real Techniques one, it just feels a lot stiffer. I mean, you guys can't really see that, but there's just more resistance with the Real Techniques. You can also see there's quite a big size discrepancy. If we go point to point, the Real Techniques one is quite a bit taller, but you also have to factor in that it's got the slanted cutout there. And then texturally, let's see if you can, I don't know, does that tell you anything? There's the texture of it, or of them. The Beauty Blender almost looks more porous to me, but they're both very soft sponges, but I would say the Beauty Blender is just a fraction softer. I think that's about it for initial thoughts. Let's go ahead and put these underwater. Let's go see what they look like once they slurp it all up. Was that gross? I apologize. Let's go run these under some water, shall we? So here we go. Here is the Real Techniques. You kind of, you know, when the water's running, you have to squeeze it, and then that's how it absorbs the water. So you can see that got quite a bit bigger. And then the Beauty Blender, I suppose I should probably do it with that hand. So both sponges are now wet. You can see they both have definitely expanded in size. The texture looks a lot more similar, I would say, now that they've got some water in them. And also the size, you know, the Beauty Blender really beefed up for sure. And texturally, they feel a lot more similar. The spring to both of them is very similar now. So I'm gonna go ahead and put on my Revlon Colorstay today. It is one that definitely does apply well, I mean with a brush and or a sponge of some sort, but it's definitely not one, well, I guess I haven't really tried putting it on with my fingers, but for the most part I think this is one that will do best with a sponge. So I will do one half of my face with the Beauty Blender and then half with the Real Techniques. Try and concentrate the foundation in similar amounts across my face. I'm sorry, I'm trying to do this as well and evenly as I can, you guys. I do my best. So, Real Techniques. I know some people are very against using the flat side to blend out foundation. This is just how I like to do it, so you are very much allowed to do as you please, but like I said, this is how I personally like to do it. And now the Beauty Blender. Feels so different using a round one, although honestly I don't think I would know a difference if I had on like a blindfold or something and someone was going on one half of my face with the Beauty Blender and another person was going on the other half with the Real Techniques. I would think they were, oh, hello. I would probably think they were using the exact same tool. Okay, Fig. You want some camera time, huh? Okay, you are gonna shred my sweater. But there you go. Okay, nope. Sponges. Ow, ow, Fig, ow. So there you go. I mean, honestly, you guys, I think it looks exactly the same. I think both sides look good. Usually I can get much fuller coverage out of this foundation when I use a brush and then I just kind of, you know, blend it out with a sponge, but we can try and put some more on, that's no problem. At this pointy side. I mean, it really doesn't make that big of a difference, except the shape of it helps you to get in the nooks and crannies. I don't know, some people are just like super adamant that there is nothing like the original Beauty Blender. Like, it is people's one and only. They refuse to use anything else. And I am super appreciative of everyone who has sent one my way. Please don't get me wrong. But I do think that my face looks exactly the same on both sides. Both feel good. They both sheer out the foundation the easiest bit because it absorbs it. But both sides seemed to blend just as seamlessly, just as evenly. Is that lighting better? So there's the Beauty Blender. Real Techniques. I mean, would you really be able to tell the difference? I think both sides look exactly the same. So yeah, you guys, I really do think that the Real Techniques sponge works just as well as the Beauty Blender. You can see they both had some foundation absorption, but nothing really more or less, if you ask me, on either side. They both blended out very evenly, very beautifully. They felt good to use. I just think that the Real Techniques one works just as well. I don't know. I mean, maybe time will go on and we'll see, but I'm still super appreciative and grateful, and I will use the Beauty Blenders that you guys have sent my way. Trust me on that one. A lot of people have wanted me to try baking with my makeup, and that a lot of people seem to think that the Beauty Blender is the way to go when it comes to baking, so I will try this out with that in the very near future here. But if you personally ask me, I would just get the Real Techniques one, but that's just my opinion. You guys can let me know in the comments down below if you are a die-hard Beauty Blender user, or if you think the Real Techniques is just as good a great drugstore dupe. If anything, and as always, I just hope this video was helpful and or entertaining for you in seeing which sponge you might want to purchase for yourself in the future. If it was, please do go ahead and give me a thumbs up down below. I would really appreciate it. And if you're new here, hey, hi, hello, how are you? You can go ahead and subscribe if you want to see more content from me in the future. I would love to have you here. And as always, I just hope you guys are all doing well. And until next time, just stay well until then. Bye!